We all know that there's something that we can do. We may not know how to get rich right now. We may not know how to make money right now. We may not know what we're even doing in the gym right now. But we know that there's something that we could do. We could go in the gym and lift some weights like we saw somebody doing on TikTok, bro. We can look up TikTok videos, figure out how to lift weights, get in there and start lifting. And sure, but people are going to think something of me. That's a whole nother video I got to talk about, because y'all got to get over that. And I understand it because I've been there, bro. I've been there. But there's something that you can do. You don't know how to get in shape, but you know how to run. You ran when you were a kid. You were in shape when you were a kid. Go run, bro. Go run a mile. Go run 2 miles next week. And then keep upping it, bro. See what you can do, bro. Because you can always do something. A lot of times we think, oh, well, dude, I have no idea what to do. I don't even know where to start. So then we just stress over it and we have no idea if we're even doing the right thing or what to even do at all. So then we just do nothing. And I've been there before for sure, because whenever you're overwhelmed and you see all these videos on social media of people getting, or that are already super jacked, and they're like, oh, I did this. It just makes it look like it's so fast. And then as well as the people that are like, oh, I just made my first 10K a month without even trying. I just figured this out in 3 months or 3 weeks, and I'll show you how to do it in less than 3 minutes. And they just act like it's so easy. But every time you watch those videos, it's like the tips they give you are the same thing you hear everywhere else. And it's like, it doesn't even help. And then it stresses you out because you're like, well, bruh, what do I even do then? Because this doesn't help and they got it. So how is it even going to work for me? But there's something you can do. And in that situation, you can learn what to do later on. You may not know what you're doing, but if you start doing something, you'll learn how to do something right, bro. I'm telling you. And something that I struggle with in this is when I'm doing something, bro. Like when I'm in the gym, oftentimes I'll be doing one exercise and then I'm thinking about the next exercise that I got to do. I just keep doing that. Like I get to the next, like let's say I'm doing curls, bro. And then I know that I need to go do incline curls next. I'm already like first, second set of curls, I'm looking at the incline bench. Like, is somebody on it? I got to go use that next. I'm focused on going and doing that next. But then once I get to that, then I'm already focused on, I got to go bench press next. And no, I do not do bench and curls in the same day. I'm putting out an example. It doesn't matter what I'm on. I'm always thinking about the next thing. But what can I do right then and there? What can I do in that moment? I could push myself hard. I could focus in on that individual thing and make the best that I can out of it until I get to the next thing. Because you know what I'm trying to do in that moment, bro? And maybe you're doing this with not the gym, but you're doing this with something else, bro. And here's a good analogy. You're trying to open up and start building bag number 2 in the Lego set when you haven't even finished bag number 1. Like, I guess you can try and put it on later, but sometimes, like, it's a car and bag 2 builds off of bag 1. So you have to start with the first thing, bro. What can you do now? What can you do now? What can you learn now to prepare you for the next thing? And that does not mean, like I was saying, do not focus completely on that other thing. Do not let it distract you from what you're working on right now. Lock in on each individual thing at a time. Do what you can do right now. Do your best with what you can do right now. And I promise you will figure it out, bro. Whether it's the gym, whether it's business, whether it's some sport, whether it's whatever it is. If you start with something, you start practicing, you start doing something, like whether it's content, like what I'm doing right now, you start putting stuff out there, you'll start to learn, bro. You'll start to learn. Like, I've definitely learned stuff from making these videos in the past. I've been making YouTube videos for like a year now. Kind of. I took a big break. But I've learned stuff in that time, bro. I've learned what works. I've learned what doesn't work. I've learned to stay consistent. And I've learned that being genuine and authentic is honestly what you have to do, because I don't think I really was before, but now I am. Like right now, I'm just in my car talking, bro, because this was on my mind. This is authentic. This is real. This is what was really going through my head. And you'll start to learn things like that. You'll start to learn what really works. I'm going to be honest, bro. That's a whole video on its own, talking about authenticity. Because if you can be authentic, bro, you can thrive in pretty much whatever field you get put in, bro. But I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm struggling with that. Like I was saying, open up bag 2 before you're even done with bag 1. I'm struggling with that right now, bro. Like, there's some cool minifigures in there that you want to build, but we got to get done with bag 1 first before we can get to that. And that's applicable to life too. Like, right now, I see my success. I see my future, bro. And I'm not trying to be cocky, but I trust in God, bro. I truly do. And I truly believe that I'm trying to do the best that I can with, like, what I need to do to get to my success, what I want to do, bro. And I know that I'm going to make it there. And I'm so focused in my head on, I want to move to Florida. I want to start a coaching business. I want to do all these things. But I got to take it back, bro. That's like freaking bag number 4 of the Lego set. Bag number 5. That's towards the end. And right now, we're maybe on bag number 2. I'm in my prologue, bro. I'm building myself up. The social media is not there yet. The things that I need to start the business aren't quite there yet. I'm not financially established to go move to Florida yet. We got to chill. We need to focus on right now. And guess what I'm doing right now, bro? Right now, I just got out of the gym, and usually right after a workout, I go and run. But instead, my mind is hyper-focused because I had this video on my mind, bro. Gotta have my mind moving, so I was like, I gotta make this. But really, I probably should have ran first. So, you could say that I'm struggling with this too, because I definitely am. I just said I definitely am. But I definitely am probably struggling with this right now too, because I'm making this video instead of going out and getting my run in, which I definitely need to go do right now before the school traffic comes. But what I'm saying, bro, is think about this. What can you do right now? What can you do right now? And then you can start learning, and then you can start moving towards later on if you trust God. Just be patient, bro, because you'll get it. Stay focused.